Standing by on ground to have on-ground discussions, and I trust that he'll be engaging some women, investing in their voices to be heard this morning as he talks about matters on ground. Good morning to you once again, Stephen.
As we talk about the Women's Day that is happening tomorrow, many of the casual laborers in Kampala, especially those who make our city clean, are females. These women have been waiting and moving up and down. Very early in the morning at 4 a.m. you find them on the streets, cleaning the streets, and meetings have been happening. Even yesterday, a meeting was held to make sure that this impasse is resolved. But what's the update? These people, can they now walk with smiles, comfortable that now their issues have been resolved all now and for good? The Road Mayor, Salongo Elias Lukwago, is here with me at his home. Salongo.
Yes.
Confirm that all is well. Good morning.
Good morning. I cannot give you lies, and I can't give those workers false hope. It's not yet over. Why? Because we have not addressed the crux of the matter, and that's very, very unfortunate. Doesn't it surprise you that simple as it looks, as it appears to be, this matter has to be taken all the way up to the office of the Speaker of Parliament? It has to go on the floor of Parliament just to deal with the issue of casual workers. We have had...
Then she appears as if she's a champion.
Well, I don't begrudge her for that. But the point is, as long as we get a remedy, I wouldn't mind. But the point is, we are yet to resolve it. Yes, there are some temporary measures that were made. Some temporary interventions, rather, that we arrived at. First, that they should be paid their arrears, which arrears have piled up since November. And the deadline was yesterday. As we talk right now, they have not been paid fully, all the arrears. The information I'm getting from the Treasury and from these people, it's only the month of November, which has been cleared. And some have not even actually received it. That is a violation of what we agreed upon in the first place. And it tells you that our colleagues in the institution and elsewhere in the government are not ready to comply with what we resolved. The other thing we also agreed upon is to do a head count, to establish the numbers. And this is the biggest problem we are faced with, I'm telling you. Why? We have two groups now. We have those who are in the community circles, those who have been working, the women you are talking about, those poor women, those who are the elderly women, who have been on this job for so many years. They are being pushed out of the job. They are being chased away by a new group led by a one mentor. It's called itself 7 Hills. And our position was very clear. Please, you can all coexist. There is enough work for you. It's in the area of landscaping, sweeping, desilting, loading garbage, and so on and so forth. There's quite a lot that they can do. And we came up with a policy framework. And we structured it as a reserve scheme, specifically to offer job opportunities to the vulnerable communities in Kampala. The elderly women, the single mothers, the widows, and these youth. So that was the idea. It was the spirit, the principle within that policy framework. Unfortunately, our colleagues who are implementing that policy have violated it. They want to chase away these single women, these elderly mothers, these widows. They want to push them out of the job. Bringing on board a clique. There is a clique of some, I'm sorry to use this strong term, some hoodlums. Why I call them hoodlums? These are self-professed drug addicts headed by one mentor. And he's using all sorts of machinations, maneuvers to have sway, to have actually control. He claims that he came all the way from Museveni's office. That actually he got clearance one from General Kaguta Museveni, General Salim Saleh, and all those top honchos within the NRM leadership, that they cleared him to come and take over not only cleaning services but also enforcement. He's the one now leading a group called RRU. If you have seen those men,
Rapid response unit.
rapid response unit, it's akin to Operation Wembley. Border 2010, exactly. Those ruffians, the way they dress, I don't know whether you have seen them.
No, I have seen them with putting on black and capes that black. But
black fatigue and what not. They harass, I'm telling you, the people in Kampala here, especially those who are in the informal sector, have really tested.
You know, Lord Mayor, if Kampala dweller wants to see a clean city, a woman who is sweeping the road wants to be paid because of her services that she's rendering to the city, and you as administrators, technical and political wings of the city, you also have to do administration. But moving forward, what should be done? Because we don't have we don't know the numbers as you continue paying.
This is what I was telling you. For the community circles, they are known. We even organized, they have been actually obedient. We even organized the head count, which they came and participated in. And the results posted indicated that there are 3,045 members. They are known. Of course, there could be some ghosts you cannot tell. It's not a foolproof mechanism that we used to do the head count, the audit. You never know. But for the case of the Menton, the RRU group, those ruffians.
I saw a video that was circulating on social media that was captured in Kisenyi, one of the shops that was at least attacked by some of those people. I don't know whether you saw that video. That was, I think...
Definitely. There is even a woman they attacked, and in an attempt to run away from them for...
And this is your city.
This woman, I was still explaining this incident. This woman jumped to run away. She was trying to escape from their grip and landed into a frying pan. She's in Chirudu. A frying pan. Where they were frying chapatis. And she is languishing in Chirudu. You've even seen a video clip where they have been extorting money. And they claim to be armed.
What I wonder is that this is your city, or the president of the city.
Exactly. This is what I'm telling you. And I brought this to the attention of the speaker. And I don't know why they were just glossing over this matter. I told them that, please, we have to crack the whip. We have to deal with this creek. We have a budget for cleaning of Kampala of 15 billion Uganda shillings annually. 15 billion. Tell me. 15 billion. Wouldn't that money be enough for genuine cleaners here in the city? And this is the point we have always asked Madam Chisaka, who is the supervisor of that creek. And we have told her she's pampering them as their kids, as her kids. Oh, these are my boys, these are my what? We have told her, the executive director. Those ruffians wanted to kill my state minister. I'm telling you. No, there is a state minister called the Honorable Namaz. We are trying to have... Yes, Namaz of Chambogo. She's a lady councillor, but on my cabinet. We said, let's do a harmonization arrangement mechanism so that you can all work and these community circles also work.
Okay, Umulodi, yes. Mukyalo yakedde okwera olwaleero nga tumaliriza mudakika emu bbiri. Afunyeko mwezi ogwa November, December, January, February simusasulira ne March uno watumutuse makati. Omukakaso otya nti kino sikigumazo kye byafunye ofunako November ikayika.
Omukyalo oyo njagala omuwa amawulire agatali malungi nti embeera ekyali embi. Yadde tulina we twatuuseekoko, at least November n'asasulwa, era twagambye ne contracts zaabwe ziwe bujja, naye babadde bakusasula alias zonna lunaku lwajjo ng'ennaku z'omwezi mukaaga. Naye tebazisasudde. Tulina budget ya billioni 15 esobola okumala bawakazi bano, naye bakulaga embeera nga tebasobola. Ekizibu kyonna kiri ku kakundi ako akararaju akakulirwa Menton. We wali ekizibu okutuusa nga tumaze waka kakundi akabanywi b'enjagabo ba Menton. Yekweka nti 7 years bakozi abali mu 7 years n'abamu tebasasuddwa. Abola babanja bali mu 7 years banji tebasasuddwa. Akakakundi kayina account mu Equity Bank kagenda yensimire kazijjayo mu bisawo ne bazigabana. Akakakundi ka Menton. Anti okutuusa nga tumaze okuba akakundi ako ne tukasanya era obulamu bwange maliridde kati siza n'okunzita walabye olwoma bamukubya amasasi akakakundi kagambye olukwa yes walabye bannamawulire bakubiddwa akakakundi kagambye kagenda kunkuba kagenda kunzita akakulirwa Menton naye nange ndirede bwe kuba kufiirira abantu ababonabona abakyala.
Salongolodi Mayor, probably known as rule of law, the mayor of Kampala Capital City Authority, he's vowing that he will take on the mantle and he'll be steadfast in dismantling what he calls that cocoon that is creating the disorder in the city. But Stephen, in the middle of FSH, on my own behalf and on behalf of the entire Morning at 10 TV crew, we say thank you so much. We shall keep tabs on this issue because we want to see the sweat of that ordinary woman and man who is making the city clean, that they get the real value out of their sweat. Because they've just been paid for only November, they're still demanding December, January, February, and this March that we are in the middle of it. See you tomorrow.